Welcome to Chris B Movies. My name is Chris and I love B movies. And yes, I got a nice little Blu-Ray update for you guys starting right now with the Banana Splits. Okay, when I was a kid, I grew up watching the Banana Splits. And when I was a kid, they were a family fun time, friendly, for kids. And then over the years, they got a little crazy and they became killers. I can't believe they did a Banana Splits horror film. This is like the greatest thing ever. I have always wanted to get this film, and I've always wanted to see it, but I had a lot of other things that I wanted to get in the meantime, and, you know, paying bills comes first. That's what I'm saying. But I knew at some point I had to get this. I found it really cheap on Amazon, and boom, here it is, Banana Splits movie. Yeah, I will be reviewing this one, so check out my review coming soon. Oh, yeah. Now, when you take AGFA, Bleeding Skull, and Vinegar Syndrome, y'all put them together, you get great releases like this. And this is a teenage girl who made this film. This film is amazing. Really good. It is called Pathogen. A lot of you who collect Vinegar Syndrome stuff, and especially the partner labels like AGFA and what have you, you probably already bought this one, but it comes with a beautiful slipcover. So get it before it goes out of print, because a lot of Vinegar Syndrome slipcovers will go out of print, and then the only thing you'll get is the plain disc itself. Like that. You either want this with this, or you just want this. I love the slipcovers. I'm all about the slipcovers and the artwork and everything. But this is Pathogen from AGFA and Bleeding Skull. I'll show you the inside right there. But for most of you, you already own this one, so I totally get it. And here it is. Oh, how cute. Little kids. Doing what they do best, being creepy. Alright? Yeah, kids are inherently creepy. I don't care what anybody says. Okay? Especially when I'm walking my dog and 20 kids come up to try to pet it and my dog starts running, trying to run away. That's my neighborhood for you. A lot of kids in the neighborhood. But yeah, Pathogen, really nice release. If I do say so myself. So glad I picked this one up. Now, I love my B movies, but I also love everything from Criterion. I mean, everything from Jacques Tati to Renoir to Pierre Ataix, who did a lot of silent films, and he did them in like the 60s and 70s. Not all of them are silent films, but probably around half of them are. And I've always wanted to check his films. I've seen a lot of trailers, but this guy was a world-famous clown in France. He went to clown school in France, and if you're going to go to be a clown, the best schools to go to are in France. He's a world-famous actor, comedian. He's compared to the likes of a Jacques Tati and Jerry Lewis, because he does a lot of really physical comedy as well. But I've always wanted to check these out, his films out. And it also comes with a bunch of shorts, being Rupture, Happy Anniversary, and Feeling Good. And it's referred to on here as anything less than a bracing and witty delight. This is one this is a great release right here. Even has a little booklet. Show you a little bit of some of the pictures in here. Oh, that's really trippy, huh? And here's the disc itself. And so, only a 2-disc. Very artsy, I love this. But really pumped to have this from Criterion. And this is a Blu-ray set. I believe you can only get this one in Blu-ray. So for you people who just, you know, still stuck on the DVDs, you might be able to get them on DVD. I'm not sure, but you know, I saw this Blu-ray and I got this one for real cheap. This usually goes for $50, and I got it for progressively much cheaper. It was from, you know, eBay bidding, and I don't bid a whole lot, but I've wanted this one. It was for a low price, and it went down to the last minute. I'm like, boom, and I got it. So yeah, here it goes. Shudder exclusives. We all love Shudder exclusives. I have Shudder, but I also buy the discs as well. Because, you know, I love physical copies. And this is a great film, Small Town Killers. I did a review of this, so check out the review on this channel and also on Body Bags. This movie was loads of fun. I really enjoyed this one, Small Town Killers. If you have Shudder, you can also watch it on Shudder. So you don't really have to buy a copy. I only got this for $2. Yeah. Believe it or not. And it was worth a lot more than that. Really good film. It is subtitled, so you gotta read your movies, so don't be lazy. But if you love subtitled films, you get a real joy of this one. It's really good. More AGFA stuff. alongside Vinegar Syndrome with the awesome slipcovers. And I waited on this one for a while, but I pulled the trigger because I heard really good things about this one, and that's The Leather Boys. Yeah. It's in a British film, I believe. Three Lives Ripped Savagely Apart. Directed by Sidney Furie. So you know this is going to be good. Now, if you know Sidney Furie, he did The Entity. So, yeah. Same guy who did The Entity did this film. But this is Britain's new wave of hyper-realistic kitchen sink films. Yeah, that's what it's... how it's described, these films. But yeah, it's The Leather Boys. It also has some shorts, consenting adults, and a study of homosexuality as well. So yeah, this is another really great release. I can't wait to put this one in and check it out. The Leather Boys, yeah. And I've wanted this one for a long time. I found this one for wicked, wicked cheap. My favorite horror film is the original Night of the Living Dead. And I didn't boycott the remake. I thought the remake was decent. But, yeah, the animated version of Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Animated Dead. And like I said, I got this one for really cheap. Now, the animation looks freaking awesome. I will be checking this one out soon. So. Night of the Animated Dead. There it is. Look at that. And what do we have here? Stream or download to watch anywhere. If you want the redemption code, here it is. Pause it. Do whatever you want. But, it's my gift to you. Yeah. Night of the Animated Dead. I'm so glad that they did this. Based on the original Night of the Living Dead. Oh, yeah. And I got the first incarnation of a 3-incarnation set. And, of course, from AGFA. And we're talking about Doris Wishman, The Twilight Years. And this has Deadly Weapons, Double Agent 73. I've seen both of these films. Let's just say it gives bad acting a new meaning. The Immortal 3, The Amazing Transplant, Let Me Die a Woman, Keyholes Are for Peeping, and Love Toy. I watched a bunch of Doris Wishman films, and I watched them before I even knew who Doris Wishman was. So but yeah, you got Deadly Weapons 1 and 2, and these two films are films you really have to see to believe. Films with Chesty Morgan, who is not a great actress and looked very bored while doing these films. I remember seeing an interview with Doris Wishman. I think it was on the Letterman show. And a fan asked a question. I said, you got Chesty Morgan, but you didn't show her whole body. Why? And she says, well, it's better left to the imagination. Doris Wishman, she was a dirty old lady. She was a hoot, though. So yeah, God rest her soul, Doris Wishman. If you like exploitation cinema, you know, she was like the Agnes Varda of exploitation cinema. I'll just say that. But this is 3 great releases, and I definitely want to collect the other releases as well. I finally found an FYE. All the FYEs in my area closed, so while I was going to the only Cox store to return my cable boxes, I saw an FYE. So I came in, and I was just like, I stayed there for like 3 hours. But yeah, I got Friday the 13th, the final chapter. This is beautiful. Jason's body has disappeared from the morgue. Yeah. And this is the Steelbook. Now, they're releasing all the Friday the 13th films in the Steelbook. And I don't own all of them, but this is one of my favorites of the franchise. So, yeah. And these are collector's items as well. So, definitely you want to collect all of these. Especially for Friday the 13th, because for most of us, these were among some of the first horror films that we saw. Actually, the first horror film I saw when I was a kid was like this horror Rumpelstiltskin film. And still to today, I can't find it. So, all right, Hamilton Books stuff coming up. I love me some Hamilton Books. You can get some really cheap stuff there. And you can get them in bulk, and you can get a whole big box of movies for $20 and less. So, but this is one I wanted to see for a very long time. Love horror movies? Try Surviving One, the party horror film of the year. And that is Bloodfest from Rooster Teeth. Yeah. This is a fun little film. It truly is. And I'll be reviewing this one really soon, I believe. Comes with a DVD and Blu-ray set, so yeah. This is a really fun film, and this is a film that has been on Hamilton Books for a long time and been very cheap. But it's really good, really good. Alright, more Christmassy stuff, because I am a huge Christmas movie fan. But I wanted this one on 4K, and I got it really cheap, and that's The Nutcracker in the Four Realms. I watch this every Christmas. It's phenomenal. If you like Christmas movies, check this one out. It's so good. We love it. Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman. I mean, I wish I could pay. I wish I had enough money to pay Morgan Freeman to read me bedtime stories, because that would be the greatest thing ever. Yeah, but Nutcracker in the Four Realms. If you watch Christmas stuff and you've never seen this one, like, pick it up. It's really cheap on Hamilton Books. So yeah. Now this movie just got an upgrade, but this was wicked cheap, and I love this film. This film is phenomenal. 47 Ronin. I love this film. My wife and I, we watched it, and we really love this film. As soon as I bought this, I saw in Diabolic that there was an updated version coming in. It looks really good. So, but yeah, this is just a Hamilton book edition. Cheapy edition, you know what I'm saying? All right, from SOVHorror.com. Oh yeah, I got the new Todd Sheets, and this is well, actually, it's an older Todd Sheets film that they had found, and that SOVHorror.com really did an amazing job with. And this is the exclusive cover-up to Misty Darkness. I have heard about this film, and I've always wanted to check this film out, but it was kind of a lost film. And if you love shot and video films, you know that Todd Sheets is like the Orson Welles of SOV horror films. Yeah, and this is the exclusive, so this could be running out soon. Where terror starts, time stops, and death waits for no one. You know what you're getting with a Todd Sheets film. I'm just saying. Low budget and highly entertaining. Yeah, but Misty Darkness, I'm so pumped to have this one. Love me some Todd Sheets. Alright, and this one I got for wicked cheap. This one was like $20 and over. This one was like really expensive. One of the most expensive Mondo Macabro films. But I found it for wicked cheap. Brand new. And that is A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. Now, I don't buy everything from Mondo Macabro. Something's really going to stand out to me. But something called A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. Holy crap. Some of my favorite films from Mondo Macabro. Mystics in Bali. For Your Height Only and Challenge of the Tiger double pack. Yeah. Amongst others. Private Vices, Public Virtues, which is amazing. But I wanted to see this one for a while. A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. Freaking beautiful. And the last thing I got, and I'm a late bloomer on this one, but that is Volume 4, Forgotten Gialli. Yeah. It took me a while to pick this one up. Now I have to get the 5th edition. Then I'll be all set. I'll have them all. But, I really got this film for like this is one of the better sets, I would say. But Arabella, I've wanted to see this film for years. So I'm definitely going to watch this one and review this one soon. The Sister of Ursula is a true classic. I haven't seen this one in a while, but I really enjoyed it. And The Killer is Still Among Us, I've never seen. I never really opened them up either. You know, just kind of waiting to watch them. But these Forgotten Gialli sets are just amazing. I gotta say, Vinegar Syndrome knocks it out of the ballpark with these. Trying to put them back is a daunting task, but you know what? Just show love and be nice and easy with them. It'll always be good to you. Give you tons of entertainment. Forgotten Gialli, Volume 4. Tomorrow, I'm going to have another update with more stuff that I've acquired, so check it out tomorrow. It's be a 2-set thing. And don't forget to watch your movies, especially if you're a collector like me, and there's something you want. Before it goes out of print, snag it. Do anything you can to get it. I find cheaper methods of getting it, but you can try any method you want. Especially the Vinegar Syndrome and Partner Labels, because they go out quickly. Especially if you want the slipcover, because I love the slipcovers. I'm all about the slipcovers, and the artwork on them are just amazing. Earl Cass and Robert Samelin, and they all do just a wonderful job. They're great artists that they use. So, I give those guys a thumbs up, and check me out tomorrow, because I got more stuff. See you next time.